Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. It is day 3892 of this long journey. Long journey. Almost at day 4000. Getting there. Just a little over 100 more days. Whew. I think I feel my gray hairs coming in just from saying that. Okay. What are we doing here today? Well, we're not doing any more welcoming to Shield right now. She can wait another day, right? Right. Let's just agree to disagree. I know today's day 3, but if we wait just one day, I'll give you day 3 and 4 all in one nicely neat package. Okay? Not to mention we'll pull the tokens we earn from all of it. Nope. Today we're just gonna crash a Titan or two. Well, probably one. I think last week was 2 Titans, right? Let's look. Yep, just one little old Titan down there. So it should be a quick one, but like with every crashing of a Titan, I always give a little history lesson if I can. Today we're gonna go against Elektra, who is cheating. I mean, she's a hand ninja formerly thing, right? So I guess she cheats by her nature alone. 555, naughty Elektra. Elektra was one of the earlier MPQ 4 stars, and I mean way earlier. Not one of the firsts, but pretty darn early, all things considered. She's one of the first people that came into the game with trap tiles. One of the earliest versions of those. And that was on her black, the Shadow Step. The purple was one of the earliest incarnations of someone that could steal tiles. In this case, she still just strike tiles back then. Nowadays, she could steal like anything. There's been a couple of different buffs since she was originally, came out. And her red, the Dance of Death or whatever, it's definitely undergone some changes over time too. It used to not steal as much and do as much damage, but nowadays it's pretty good. All things considered, all the buffs that she's went through, is she meta? No. Is she decent? Sure, she's pretty decent. If you give her a black feeder, her Shadow Step will keep her well alive. Actually, it'll keep her net positive because she'd end up taking 0 damage from attacks and dealing damage back to the enemy. Kind of like Lockjaw when you go to match an enemy tile and Lockjaw just pops up, blocks all the damage, and then deals damage back. Same thing with Elektra, a little different. Instead of it being based on special tile base, instead it's more about having these black traps out there. Her purple's a good strike tile theft because it actually buffs enemy strike tiles when you steal them. Hey, Amos, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you on the stream. Thanks for joining. And other than that, her red is decent just for the fact that not because of the damage that's ticks every turn, but it actually steals red, black, and purple AP, which helps feed all of her abilities. So she's not bad. It's just all of her abilities do have an AP cost. There's nothing passive about her, and you need about, I don't know, I'd say like at least 8 AP, 7 purple AP, I think, at purple rank 5, to get her rolling in anything she does. So that's why she's not really meta, to be quite fair. Who do we get to fight against her with? Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, yuck. I say yuck because Spider-Woman is basically another version of Elektra in this game, only if it was more expensive. That's not fun. I'm going to take off these boosts. Oh, and before I forget, let me go back and get the animations rolling here, okay? Because, it's a one-on-one fight, and that's half the fun of a one-on-one fight. There we go. See? Clickety. Okay. So, Crash the Titans, Jessica Drew, yuckity yuck. Here's the idea. So Elektra's black, the Shadow Step, negates damage and deals a little back for a trap tile, right? Spider-Woman does pretty much the same thing with this black. I'm going to put it up to 5 so you can see a nice comparison. Instead of making traps, it makes a countdown tile. And while that countdown tile's out there, she intercepts targeted attacks. So not team attacks, but as long as it targets one person, she intercepts it. She just literally jumps in front of it, resists 70% of the damage dealt, but if the attack is below a certain threshold, in this case at level 370, below 10,000 damage, she just dodges the whole attack. Just 0 damage taken. Now, she doesn't do any damage back, though. But this isn't limited to 4 black traps. This happens as long as that countdown is out there. So she could literally dodge the world. As long as it's just single individual hits, she will keep dodging as long as that countdown's out there. It's not bad, but she's not doing any damage back. So it might make her last a while, but it doesn't mean she's going to win the fight. Her To Love and Fear is a really early incarnation of trap tiles as well, much like Electra's purple. Well, not purple, I'm sorry. Electra's black is an early incarnation of traps. But in this case, To Love and Fear gave you a nice little choice. If you chose Love, you would remove up to 6 enemy special tiles. Now, back in the day, that was amazing because honestly, there wasn't a lot of abilities that just said remove all enemy special tiles of a type. It's usually like remove countdowns or remove strikes or something like that. There's very few abilities that just said remove all specials. This one removes up to 6 of them. You could just really dismantle an opposing team's plans just by hitting Love, and 6 of them gone. Or you can gamble, roll the dice a little bit. If you choose Fear, you make 4 trap tiles that deal a lot of damage, but only if they're matched by the enemy. Not destroyed, not overwritten, not matched by you, nothing else. It has to be matched by the enemy. And it makes them just on random tiles too. So in the end, this ability is actually not that great. However, if you can get the enemy to trip into one of these trap tiles, it is a ton of damage for only 8 purple, and that's per trap tile. Finally, there's the red. System Shock. Super expensive. 14 red. That's ridiculous. You know who else has a 14 red? The Flapton. That's right, 4-star Captain America Sam Wilson. 14 red. But if I had to say something positive here, that's an okay amount of damage to start, and then extra damage against the team, and stuns a random enemy for 3 turns. So it is a pretty nice package considering what you're spending. It's just, you know, by the time you get 14 red, the fight's over, right? That's usually how things roll. In the end, no, she's not good. Is she better than Elektra? No, not at all. I'd always pick Elektra over Spider-Woman. If you're talking about black, purple, red characters in the 4-star tier, Elektra beats Spider-Woman easily, just because she has cheaper abilities, does damage up with her defense. You know, the Elektra's black trap tiles actually does defense and offense all rolled into one. Steals AP handily. Spider-Woman only chance of winning that fight against them is to really make a big deal out of seeking redemption and block a ton of damage at the right time. You know, cast it right when Elektra has the right amount of AP to cast her abilities. But I guess that's our burden to bear right now, right? We get to go into this fight and fight a one-on-one. Thankfully, we're the player. We can make smart choices. The computer won't. And we have a pretty decently leveled Spider-Woman. If you do not have a decently leveled Spider-Woman up, I highly suggest using your boosts or go into your supports. Do something to make this easier. If you have the Power Stone, throw it on her. Free moves? That's free abilities upon making matches? Please put that on her. Her abilities cost a ton of AP. That's a big AP savings. Or do something different. Put on... It's around here somewhere. Just scrolling through. Taskmaster Sword. This supported character deals extra damage against heroes. Last time I checked, Elektra is a hero. And yes, she still is. Supported characters' extra powers deal an additional damage to enemies. So this will definitely help you boost right through and just clean her clock. You can throw on the Deadpool is good for one-on-one fights. Symbiote Goo is good for one-on-one fights. Scrolluminati is pretty decent for one-on-one fights. You have options. You can get through this. If you can't, feel free to drop me a comment on the video. Shameless plug, right? But no, for real, I will totally take a look over stuff with you and give you my 2 cents on what you could do to make your chances better. Ready? One-on-one fight. Spider-Woman, go! We want blacks, we want pinks, or purples, whatever we want to call them today. And we want reds. There's a decent amount of all of the above. I'm going to take the black knowing that if Electra gets the black, it's going to hurt as well as, you know, be effective. I don't want any of that. I almost want to take the red, because Electra's red will steal my AP too. I think I'm going to do that. I don't like her stealing AP. There's a lot of bad going on here, honestly. I'm going to take the match 5 because, you know, match 5s are free and crit tiles are cool. Take the red crit, thank you. Just for the damage. I don't need the team up AP. There's no team ups really going to happen in here. I'd rather take the actual AP we're going to use. She could take that. It's full of green and yellow in there. Yuck. We don't need that for this fight. I see a black and a red and purple. That's all 3 colors. We like that stuff. I just got a rainbow of AP. Thanks, game. That was kind of lucky. So, should we show it off? I think we should. Seeking Redemption. She's going to do like some backflippy thing. It'll be fun. Oh, it's right. We get to put it where we want it, which is actually pretty nice. We'll put it right there. So, spread her wings and fly or something. Here we go. Electra's gonna do some double crossing. And see, backflippies and whatever you want to call them. I don't see any good colors for us. I don't see no black, no red, no purple. So I guess we're just gonna take a match and roll with it for now. Knowing that everything that Electra does right now, while that countdown's out there, is pretty much meaningless. Besides the AP gathered. A little bit of breathing room this whole time. I take what? No, I'm not taking that yellow. I almost took that yellow, but that would give her a black. And that's... Why would I want to give her AP she actually wants? Let's take this blue. Oh, of course. No, go ahead and give her that black anyways. The stuff I was just trying to avoid. Thanks, game. We'll put on another Seeking Redemption. We'll throw it... right here on this green. No one cares about green. At least not in this fight. Let's take the red. Okay, she's gonna take those 2 chintzy little strike tiles she gave me earlier and buff them heavily. We should be okay. We have a lot of health under this character, so we should be fine. I have to give them that yellow match, don't I? Yuck. There you go. She's gonna get that black. She stole those tiles. Thankfully, I'm seeking some redemption or whatever right now. See, now she does 522 more damage according to those. She definitely buffs them up pretty nicely. I guess... Man, they're not giving me good options. I'll do that. She's about ready to do her... Yeah, she's 1 black AP away from Shadow Step. That's not fun. Not fun for us, at least. We could probably just kill her, though. Can I get enough purple to cast the purple beforehand? I want to get the animation off. Please. Please. Let's do like, let's do that. See if we can get lucky with it. Nope. She got that black. There's no way we can finagle that now. If we, well, okay, let's be fair. What would the black do to us? Deals 920 damage per hit. We could probably outlast that, as long as we're willing to take the hit. I kind of want the animation to play out. Oh, if I take this yellow, though, she'll totally get the purple out of it. Okay, let's give it a shot. I mean, what's worse is going to happen? You get to see her animations, and oh, that purple can just fell right into her lap. And now I have to give him this yellow man. Dang it. That's okay. We're going to bleed right through these shadow steps as quick as we can. There's a shadow step, shadow step, shadow step. So we're just going to take these all on the chin here. It's okay. Look at how much of the health we still have. I just want one purple match. Just one. If I take this red. There we go. Give me that. I'm gonna take it this way. Are you done with your shadows yet, sir? Ma'am? Whatever you are? Okay. So she got more shadows out there. Let's put the love and fear, whatever it's called. Now if I do love, I'm just removing... Well, wait a minute. All enemy special. Does this remove the traps too? Ooh, it's time to test. Let's go love. I don't think it did. Here's a really big test right here. Nope, it didn't remove the traps. Will not remove the enemy traps, even though it said enemy specials. That's a shame. Let's trigger some more of these shadow steps. Oh, they're all gone? Cool. Now that they're all gone, we can kill her. Bam. Looking like Tony Stark over there. All right. That is Spider-Woman's, or Jessica Drew's, Crash the Titans against Elektra, which is not a fun fight, to be quite fair, but because we have her so highly leveled, it's more fun when we went for all the animations. Now we have them all on YouTube whenever we want to see them. Anyways. Clap, clap, clap. Thanks, Amos. I appreciate it. Okay. If you have any questions about how to do it, if you're maybe your Spider-Woman is under leveled, maybe you only got like 5 covers to your name or whatever, you know, like I said, drop me a line here on Twitch or on YouTube on my channel. You could do it on the video itself. I'll totally go ahead and, you know, take a look at your roster, or you tell me what you got. Either way, I'll give you my best suggestions for how to get through it. It's a legendary token. It's worth it. But that's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to go on in and finish off this Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Right now we have day 3 lined up, and when day 4 joins tomorrow, we'll go through all 5 of those nodes together. We'll pull the tokens after what we get through, and I do have an idea, a plan of what to do for tomorrow's nodes. Just a small one, but you know me by now. I like to go off the wall. Thanks again for joining me, Amos, and I will see you all later, or tomorrow, that is. Bye.